She answered a job ad. Just one click, a few keystrokes. That was it. No interview, no paperwork, no video call, just a message with an address and a start date. High pay, no references needed, immediate placement. It almost sounded like someone wanted her to say yes. Her name was Mia Thompson, 28, jobless, recently evicted, and entirely alone. She thought it was a lifeline. She thought it was finally her chance to catch a break. But within 48 hours of accepting the offer, she was gone. The only thing she left behind was her phone, still recording, still uploading, and what it captured was never meant to be seen. This is not a ghost story. This is a documented case, a sequence of events pulled from recovered footage, journal entries, and emergency transcripts. And it all began with a job listing that no longer exists. In October of 2022, a missing persons report was filed in Jackson County, Missouri. The subject, Mia Thompson, had recently responded to a remote job ad for a live-in assistant position. The listing promised isolation, high compensation, and full lodging. There was no company name, no contact number, just a GPS coordinate. Within 3 days of her departure, she ceased all contact. Phone calls went unanswered, texts delivered but were never read. Weeks later, her phone was recovered. Not at the address she was given, but deep in the woods, 20 miles from the nearest road. And what was found inside led investigators to open a sealed property file that had been untouched since 1998. Tonight, we piece together the timeline, the footage, the evidence, everything she saw, everything she heard, until she disappeared. This is the full case file of Mia Thompson. Mia Thompson was born in 1994, a freelance transcriptionist, no criminal record, no known enemies. She lived alone in a one-bedroom apartment in downtown Kansas City. She'd recently lost her job, her savings were gone, and eviction was only 3 days away. According to her browser data, she searched for over 40 jobs in a 24-hour period. The last one she clicked was titled, Live-in Assistant Needed, Private Estate, Immediate Start. The listing offered $5,000 a week, no prior experience required, no references needed, no legal contracts mentioned. She sent a single email. She received a reply within 2 minutes. It contained only one thing, a GPS pin and the words, "We're expecting you." Before leaving, she made a single voice memo on her phone. She was last seen on October 14th, 2022, at a gas station near Route 12. Surveillance shows her alone, calm, carrying one small bag. She never returned home. What happened next was never part of the job description. According to GPS metadata from Mia's phone, she arrived at the given location at 6:43 p.m. Sunset was scheduled for 6:52. The pin led her to a remote, fenced property just outside Hollow Creek, a place with no registered owner and no digital footprint. The gate was open. The house? 2 stories, colonial structure, rotting wood, no power lines, no lights. She left her car running, walked up the steps, knocked twice. Her phone shows she entered the house at 6:49 p.m. No outgoing messages were sent after that. The first footage inside the house is brief, less than 30 seconds. She's in a narrow hallway. Her voice is shaky. She moves room to room. The furniture is covered in sheets. Dust hangs in the air like smoke. Every footstep echoes too long, like the space is empty, or much bigger than it looks. There are no signs of life, no lights, no smells. Just one detail stands out. Someone was here, and they knew she was coming. At 7:04 p.m., her phone light flickers. She says 5 words before the footage ends. Then, blackout. Her flashlight cuts. The recording stops. Mia's phone reactivates at 7:09 p.m. The front camera is on. She's in the basement. She's whispering, begging the video to upload in case something happens. Her hands are shaking. She turns the camera slowly. On the floor, scratches, deep, long, like something had tried to claw its way out, not in. Behind her, a metal door, rusted, bolted from the outside, but slightly ajar. She whispers, "Is someone in there?" Her footage skips, battery error, then one last frame. Her phone drops. The camera lands sideways. Bare feet appear in frame, not hers. The phone kept recording, but the video froze. For the next 12 minutes, only audio remained. When investigators examined the audio, they noticed something chilling. At 7:22 p.m., all activity stopped. The phone shut off. It was later found face down in the dirt, 30 feet from the house. Mia Thompson was never found. No prints, no blood, no signs of struggle. Only one message was found in her draft folder. It had no recipient, no subject, just a single line. It's pretending to be the job. Following the investigation, law enforcement sealed the property. Within a week, the structure was gone. No demolition permit, no debris, no trace it ever existed. Cell tower data confirms Mia's phone pinged from that location. But when officers returned for a second sweep, there was nothing left, not even a driveway. All files related to the property, utilities, blueprints, ownership, have been digitally erased. County records show a blank space where the house once stood. Only one photo remains. Forensics couldn't identify the figure. Her features don't match any known person connected to the case. Some believe it's a glitch. Others say it's the one who answered first. And then there's the job listing. It's still live, no company name, no contact number, just a pin. And every time it's flagged or removed, it returns under a new name. If you see this ad, don't reply. Jobs can offer opportunity or an invitation. You don't return from. Do you think Mia Thompson found something or someone? Have you seen a job listing like this in your area? We want to know. If this case unsettled you, we have more. Real horror, real stories, no fiction, no exaggeration. Subscribe so you don't miss what we uncover next. Because what happened to Mia? It wasn't an isolated case. We're watching and listening.